Why did he then skip that process? Well, I'll tell you what. We see the tweets. Let's read the story. Interestingly enough, from NBC News, who also didn't verify and vet the claims, and noting there's a conflict of interest here, but I want to hear what they have to say. So I also want to go through some polls about the press, and I want to show you another story where the Washington Post has actually tried to smear another conservative and then retracted again. It's what they do. It's like they're sowing division on purpose. So let's read the story. However, before we get started, go to youtube.com/TimcastIRL, a new channel which will feature on-the-ground reporting, travel vlogs, fun and silliness, but for the most part, I'm going to be in the van. I'm going to go meet, people across the country, go to the borders, do some actual field reporting. I am honored that as of right now, this new channel with one video has almost 34,000 subscribers, which means I think once we get started with the field reporting, it's going to do fantastic. And then I can actually bring you that straight truth from the ground and bypass the fake news about what's really happening, at least to the best of my abilities. However, I still will be doing the same content I do every single day. The van has allowed me to do all of it. So I'm aiming for daily content. We'll see. Well, let's get back to the news. And let's read what NBC News has to say about MSNBC's terrible reporting. They report MSNBC's Lawrence O'Donnell says he should not have reported unverified claim on air about Trump loans. The Last Word host acknowledged that he shouldn't have discussed the information provided by a single unnamed source because it didn't meet our standards. How did Lawrence O'Donnell get to bypass the standard practice? Like, what did he do? Does he have special privilege where he goes to his boss and says, by the way, this story, we're not going to vet. I'm just going to say it on TV. Or is it possible they do it on purpose to make money? Let me tell you something. When you write a fake news story, you get 1 million clicks. You make money. You've sold those ad spaces. And guess what? When you retract the next day, you don't have to give the money back. So maybe that's why MSNBC is allowed to bypass standards, because they know it'll drive ratings, and they also know the retraction itself will drive ratings too. In my opinion, they do it on purpose. They report it. There's the headline again. They say he shouldn't have reported it. The Last Word host opened his show Wednesday night by saying he repeated statements from a single source that weren't ready for reporting, and probably never will be. That's me adding that. And that he did not go through the network's rigorous verification and standards process before repeating it, and that, quote, had it gone through that process, I would not have been permitted to report it. Tonight we are retracting the story. We don't know whether the information is accurate, but the fact is we do know it wasn't ready for broadcast, and for that I apologize. Let me add, how many people heard that, believe it's true, hear the retraction and go, no, but it's still probably true. I mean, they have some evidence, right? So they know